So big 4-point swing against these guys this weekend. So hopefully, if we come out with maximum points, we'll be absolutely delighted, and kind of come with a bit better of a game plan against these guys and work a little harder, and hopefully the result goes our way, because I think we've let the last couple against these guys slip.
If you look at the standings, you can see how tight everything is, and this is a team we're chasing, and it's going to be obviously 2 tough games, but like you said, hopefully we could keep that momentum going from the games in the new year here, especially the last stretch we've had, and pull out a couple good results here this weekend. It would be big for this team.
They are must-win games. I mean, they all are now. But we've had that attitude for a long time now. Ever since we started believing we could win in this room, it's contagious, and we want the boys to continue on with it, because we're very pleased with the strides this team's made. But it won't be good enough unless we really finish off this second half of the season with a good run, and climb up those charts. So that's our goal, and we'll see what happens. But I know the guys are up for it. They're professionals in this room. We've been working them hard, and Stewie and I are constantly on top of it. So you know what? Now it's down to getting it done on the ice, and I mean that's the hard bit. But I know the guys want it, so they'll come up and show up.
Every team right now is so tight in that conference, and obviously with Braehead, missing some players here down the stretch, but they've still managed to keep that number 1 spot there. So they're definitely going to be the top contenders, I think. And for us, like I said, these 2 games right here are gonna tell a lot about where this conference can go. We still have 2 games in hand on them, so these are really big games. I think everybody knows that, and obviously we're going to be without Hainsey this weekend, which is he's a huge part of our team. So again, guys got to step up, and hopefully we can get great performances out of everyone, and we're going to need everyone to pull out results there. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, and we've been bugging Chaumont, calling him slow and stuff like that. But he had 4 seconds at the red line, made a great pass, and Kel picked that up. Stewie was talking about it with me, he made a pretty good play, and a pretty quick play to get that in the net. And I mean, it was tight at the buzzer, but hey, these things happen in hockey. We've given up some goals in the last 10 seconds, last minute. It's about time we had a bounce go our way and win a game like that. So it felt great, and a great way to finish off the year, obviously.
The puck bounced loose there in our defensive zone. I grabbed it. I knew there wasn't much time left, so I just started skating. My first instinct, I just heard shoot, by a bunch of people. But I saw Kel's breaking pretty hard to the net, so I gave it to him. And fortunately, there was enough time for him to finish it off. So it was a great goal, and it was, like I said, a big win for us.
I mean, that last home game, we saw some really huge numbers the last couple home games, and it's great to see this building full again. I've always said that the people in this town, they're hockey people. They know when they're seeing some decent hockey, and I mean, I have to admit, certainly at home this year, there's been some really good hockey played, and people have responded to that. So it shows if you put quality out in the ice, people will come back and play. To the close games, they show up in numbers and support us, which is great. I mean, I think that in Edinburgh, they're possibly louder than the other. Well, not possibly, they were louder than the other side, which I mean, it's always helpful. Yeah, they definitely give us a boost. Certainly on the road, but I mean, at home, it's a huge advantage if we get that crowd into it early, and the guys have recognized that. That's a big advantage for us for 60 minutes. So something we didn't really do against Braehead either. Kind of flat, and the building was flat. So we have to change that, but we'll keep working on it.
You see, whenever we've had big crowds, we've responded. The guys have played well. So whenever we get fans behind us, whether it be on the road or at home, it's a huge boost to any of us and the guys playing out there. I know personally, when you see that many people out there supporting you, it gives you that extra little something to do something better, and hopefully we could get the same support we've been getting on the road first in Braehead, and hopefully here Sunday, and like I said, come out with some good results.
Casey Haynes will not be going this weekend. We're going to keep monitoring him. We're going to make sure he's going to physio and getting monitored and taken care of. It's a big loss for our club. But we played 3 games without Jay Pitt, and he's back now, and we absorbed it. We did well. So, we're not going to make a big issue of it. We're just going to make sure Casey gets healthy, and when he comes back, this club will be all the better for it. But in the meantime, the guys have a job to do. Said it before, they're going to have to step up and really do the business, So he won't be going this weekend, but we got a good hockey team here, and we're still planning on taking the points.
like I said, it's tough losing a guy like Hainsey, but gaining Pitton back in the lineup is going to be huge for us, and hopefully, again, guys step up around him and around everybody, and hopefully we get the job done this weekend.
Highlight of the season, I mean, I don't know if I have individual highlights and stuff like that, but a definite seasonal highlight so far has been our home record. Last year was really tough on the team and myself, always coming to the rink, not very confident that you're going to get points and get a win and stuff like this, and you start beating yourself up about it and you start questioning things and abilities and everything. But to come in this year and to turn that around, this has been a huge stride for the club. We've made much about our away record, but we've improved that in the last couple of weeks, and we get that confidence in the road. I mean, we're a good. I've said it numerous times. We're a good hockey club in here, and if we continue that in the new year, there's only good things going to be coming out of Fife. So we're really looking forward to building on that.
You know what? I think that last game in Edinburgh, I think just how much that game meant to everybody. And again, when Hainsey went down early in the game, and we're short benched, and we went down a couple times, and guys battled back, and to pull out that game, in overtime like that with no time left, I think was pretty special. And again, hopefully we could build on that, and I think we could do some good things in this room, and I think guys are starting to believe that, and hopefully keep going on a run here in the new year. I mean, I think it goes a long way with any team I've ever played on. When guys get along, I think it transfers onto the ice, and I think this is one of those dressing rooms you come in every day, everybody's happy, and guys like each other and guys get along well, and it goes a long way. You see things happen on the ice, guys are always together, and thing that happened to Stewie last game, everyone's jumping in, stuff like that. And when everyone gets along in the room and likes each other, that goes a long way. So again, it's always a good atmosphere here in the room, and I think you're starting to see it on the ice how close-knit guys are, and hopefully that transfers to a great rest of the end of the year.